Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Your boy Savage, aka Sevloke. You tuning in to Sevloke's Hotels. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. I thank everybody for showing the channel love from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate the interactions, everybody that's messing with me and interacting, giving me requests for content. It's a beautiful thing. Mile high salute to you guys, man. So before I start this video, let me say it like this. If you request a video in the comment section, just be patient. I will get to your video. Starting to get a lot of requests, more requests now to do specific topics, and I love it. But I'm going to get to everybody's videos. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that is about. So let's get to the video, man. In this video, I'm going to do two segments. It's going to be two different subjects from two different people. Mile high salute to the homies that requested this, and the homie Trippy Latino 575, I think. Don't get mad at me if I didn't say it all the way correct, but I know you show a lot of love to my videos, man. Mile high salute to you. And your question was, is there a gang out here that's like predominantly Paisa or majority Paisa? And how does that go about with the gangs and stuff? So there's certain gangs out here, man, that have a lot of Paisas in it. And one gang that I can actually pops off the top of my head is the Chicky 30 Latas. And the Chicky 30 Latas from Swansea, they are predominantly Paisa. A lot of them fools are Paisa. They got ties to like Paisa family. You know, they're straight from Mexico. They're getting big money over there. They represent the white rag. And they push the line for Swansea. Swansea is a neighborhood kind of like outside of the east side, but fools from Swansea still bang the east side because there is actually Chicky 30 Crips also from the heart of the east side on 30th and Arapahoe. And they're the same hood, but they're two different cliques, and they do not actually get along at times because the Latas are just straight Mexicanos, and they push for the Mexicanos, and they push for the Lata gang, and they're majority Paisas, while the Chicky 30 Crips are little fools from the east side, from 30th and Arapahoe, and they're east side Denver fools that actually push for the Crips because they have ties with the Comptons and they're more embedded in the east side. So when they get to the penitentiary, sometimes they run into each other. They don't even like each other. I only been to a couple yards where they actually agreed to ride, and it's crazy because both of them fools have their enemy is the Odies, so you would think they would actually link up, but sometimes it's like that, bro. So the Chicky 30 Latas, mostly Paisas. Then their enemies, the Odies, them fools have a big handful of Paisas. And them fools getting money. Them fools were balling at one time because they had the connects to the Paisas. Them fools at one time were probably one of the biggest balling cliques out here. Not cliques, hood. You know, hood-wise. And a lot of them fools, bro, they will go in for what they believe, and a lot of them fools doing life sentences for murder cases, and a lot of them fools have reputations for bodying fools. So that's another circle of fools that have a big handful of Paisas. Not their whole hood is Paisas, but they got a big face of Paisas in their hood. The next gang I think that comes to the top of my head is actually majority of this gang is Paisa. The north side, Quintalomas. And the north side Quintalomas, they're an older gang from the north side. And they're majority all Paisas. You could call them, you could call them a straight Mexican gang from Mexico, because majority of them fools all speak Spanish, and some of them fools don't even speak English. And one quick story about the Quintalomas from the north side. They actually tried to move to the east side pretty deep, and they moved in the heart of Odiville. by the Golden Gates, the Golden Gate corner store. And they had the duplexes, and a gang of them fools were over there. Wow, that caused tension with the oldies, because the oldies are very territorial over there. And the oldies made it pretty hard for them fools to live over there, you know. And the Quintalomas got smart because they had kids over there and family, and they actually moved out of all them duplexes because the oldies every night were on them. They were not letting them fools breathe in them duplexes right there by the Golden Gates. So all that around that area is all oldies. And once you get to Bruce Randolph, and you're on the left side, that's all Oldiville, bro. And them Quintalomas, they just didn't have enough firepower. And the oldies, they literally ran them out the east side. So those fools, the Quintalomas, majority of them are Paisa. And then you have different neighborhoods, bro. VGVs from the north side. There's Paisas in that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's that, man. I hope I answered some of your questions. Latino. The next question's from Chris, the Soul Snatcher, and you asked pretty much, you wanted the separation between cliques and gangs and the branches. So to be honest, homie, I'm gonna be 100% from my knowledge, just being around different neighborhoods and just knowing the streets out here. Majority everything that's out here is gang banging, and if it's not gang banging, it has ties to gang banging. Even the taggers out here, they got big brothers and families that are probably gangbangers. So I would say the taggers are cliques, but they're more tagging crews. But a couple neighborhoods that come to the top of my head that actually were like cliques were the PDK fools, Panty Dropping Crew, and they were a West Side clique. And they were actually in their time, bro, they were some pimp fools though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were clicked up. And, they did their thing. The PDKs from the West Side. When they were in high school, it was a high school clique. When they got older, them fools went their separate ways. But they had ties to the G's too, bro. Like the GKI fools from the West Side. But that was like a clique that you heard. PDK was actually, they were known. And then you had another clique, I would have to say, was the CETA fools. Crazy World, they were a clique. They were like a north side clique. They had different fools in their clique, and they actually represented it pretty tough. The west side BAPs, Brown and Proud, they were like a clique from the west side, bro. But they had ties to some Bloods too. But they represented their clique before anything. Like, I think before they even actually gangbanged, that's what they represented. Because I think going on in the future, they actually got put on a west side hood. And I think that goes with all of them. Like I said, it's majority gangbanging out here, but the clique-wise, bro, that's probably the three that come to the top of my head. The BAPs from the West Side BAP, the PDKs from the West Side, and the C-Dubs from the West Side, the PA fools, Pimpin' Always. They were doing their thing. And like the MVPs from the East Side Brick City fools, they were a clique in high school, and they represented it as a clique. They didn't tag or nothing. It was just a clique of fools. And Thorin City Players, they're from Thorin. TCP fools, they're a clique. They say that they're more of a gang, but it was more of a clique. They were not really, spread out. You had HG Homicide Gang from Montbello. They were more of a clique. You had the Gambino family. They said they were a family. They were more of a clique, but it was like ran like a gang. You had the Horton family. They're more of a family because the Hortons is a big last name out here. And they operated just like neighborhoods though, bro. They push their line, but they're more of a clique. They're not really embedded, in the gang banging culture, but they push it like a clique. Who else? That's probably it, bro, that I can name right now off the top of the head. But So that's what it is, man. I hope I answered questions to you guys, man. Thank you guys once again, man. Interacted with the videos. You know what it is. Mile high salute. Let's go.